Welcome to EIP Editing Office Hour meeting number 40. This is issue 342 at Ethereum Cat Herders EIP IP GitHub repository. On agenda, we have a few proposals for editors reviews. And I see Sam on the call. Welcome, Sam. Thank you for joining, and over to you.
All right, so let's get started with this moving to final.
Sure.
Okay. Everything looks good there. Yeah, okay. The Ethereum network consists of clients and features, optimizations. Well, let's start with the title and stuff. So, for client ENR entry. Okay, let's see if there's any discussions going on. Okay, so that's good. Let's see if clients off with the Ethereum network. Client. String identifier for the client software should be concise for your spaces, representative of client application. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that looks good. Let's go move that one to final. Okay.
So there was this concern by the author that Jekyll labeled bot has failed.
Oh, that's
Nothing to
fine.
be worried. All
Yeah.
right. Perfect. Good. Congratulations to author.
Moving to review. 6110. Okay. Depends validated deposits to the Ethereum. Okay, so why does that depend on this?
I mean, it's a good thing to maybe discuss this and make sure that 6110 is required there or not. But I think this is one of those cases, those are hanging here, and maybe we are waiting on more than editorial review. This comment from Gajender here seems to be more technical review
Yeah,
comment
yeah.
than the editorial. So we can like for proposals which are into draft, especially which are moving for the first time to the draft, we can perhaps move these comment to FEM and merge the proposals. But for this one, totally okay.
Yeah, this one, I'm just trying to figure out why it's being required. Payment fork block, deposit, okay. 7685, deposit request. Yeah, there's new lecture 611. Okay, so that's why. So they're depending on it because of. Yeah, okay, that's why. So this one needs to be moved first. So 6110 is draft. So presumably there's going to be a PR to 6110.
It should be review, isn't it? Because all the proposals for Pectra has already been moved to review, and 6110 is in Pectra.
Yeah,
Yes, it
that's
is.
in
Okay.
review. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just an old validator result then.
Mhm.
Get that to rerun there. Okay. So, forward compatible consensus data structures. Okay. EIP, defense change, stable container. Okay, simple serialized container. Stable container. Okay, for each converted data structure, fork agnostic stable container type B is introduced. Okay, to guarantee the fork must only be appended, does not change. Custom bit list. Okay, bunch of that now. Stable container. Okay. Okay. New L10. Okay, consensus type definitions. Support the okay, what's the field? Yeah, I think this is fine. So as long as the checks are looking good.
Out of curiosity, like in the proposal, do you see the significant usage of these the other proposals which are listed as requires?
I only checked the first one, but let's
Oh.
check some of the other ones here.
Yeah, because my understanding is this proposal will be proposed for an upgrade after Pectra, and maybe because of that, the author has listed all the Pectra EIPs here.
No, it's they're listing so like they define the class like the structures that need to be serialized and they
Okay,
have the fields from those EIPs in them. So this one has
got
to
it.
come after those ones. Yeah, I think that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Hmm.
Okay.
In that case, inclusion in required section is not bad. It is the right thing to do.
I think so, because like you won't be able to understand what those fields do
Correct.
without, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so this should merge. Excellent. All right. Lockable extension for 1155. Good. Okay. Wait, why is this being added in review? This, I swear I've seen this one before.
Maybe my bad. I think I added it at the wrong place. It has to be moved into draft.
Yeah, no, I think I've seen this one before. Oh, it's probably for
Unfortunately.
721. Uh,
Yeah, I think it is misplaced here. It should be in the draft section.
what's it called? It was Lockable. Yeah, okay, so this is the one that I remember reading.
Similar headers. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, interface enabling, yep. Lockable extension for ERC introduces a robust locking mechanism for specific and non-fungible tokens within the the token's owner can lock it, setting up a locker address, exclusively holds the power, yep, enabling ability to lock the token while address holds approval. Okay, good. Blah, blah, blah. May implement this EIP to propose, yeah, okay. May lock this, and yep, this is basically the exact same as the other one, so I really don't think this is going to be a problem to approve. See,
Do you remember the number of the other one? Most likely they are both by the same.
7066. They are, yeah.
Yeah, same author. Yeah.
Yep, CC0. CC0. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who's gone through this before.
Yeah, maybe the same authors.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that shouldn't be a problem. And then let's
Yes.
move on to
I think we skipped
75. Nope, did we?
yeah. That's the one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's give this a read. Okay, so let's start with the first thing. Backticks for inline code. Okay. Good. Okay. Definitions and motivation section. So those are moved. I saw that. It's moved into the specification section. Perfect. Segment on line 52, which is, yeah, so that's gone. 54. Okay, so that was, okay. Yeah, so it's still the same kind of thing here. So, get properties. So they define removed somewhere else. Okay. skip properties due when given a token with removed property. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable comment. Okay. Line 127, you aren't really stating required. Okay. Really stating okay. So let's find 127. So that's just deleted. It's burned or has no property shed. Okay. So I guess that is specified there. Okay. So I don't need that. Okay. So I think that's all of the, okay, on 139, an update function, so 139. Okay, so it's just removed. Good. Yeah, so I think we're good to merge this then. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look at ABI specification for revert reason string. It's firstly described here.
I think it's just a case of adding a new author.
Okay, so added the author. So I think we are good to merge this. Proposal to extend the API specification. We have the new author. Perfect. In the interest of doing this quickly, we will add that. And then where is it here? There it is. So rationale comes after specification. Motivation, specification. Okay, so we'll do that. We will refresh this. The bot should stop complaining, and it should be good to merge. What's failing in this bot anyways? Weird. Okay, we're good. So let us approve this one. And
Yeah, I think we missed one review. Yep.
okay. Okay, so this is going to review. Interest rate swapping to direct contract, hedging, benchmarking. Okay. There's diagram. Oh yeah, they don't actually define an interface in this one. I always. Tokenize the cash while it flows. Okay. It's good. Just payments associated with the IRS must be tokenized by issuing tokens to the respective parties to represent. Okay. Cool. Flexibility. Okay, that's good. Backwards compatible with ERC20. Reference implementation. Good. And that all seems fine. So we'll just commit that. And then I think we are good to approve this one. All right. So backwards compatible post-quantum migration. All right. So okay. Transmit the pull request. So let's see. Disclosure. Important to the all right. So there's one in here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Fine. Implementation standard. Account versus pull request. Okay. So did I comment on some of the stuff before and they just ignored it? No. Okay. So okay. They actually cite things. That's awesome. Okay. So we can. So what is this? This is quantum resistance to quantum computing. Yeah. Citrusine. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Let's bring quantum resistance to Ethereum. So this is, let's see if we can make that a little bit more specific because that's important here. we need to say the backwards compatible approach, let's say. Okay, then this is okay without requiring immediate update to existing info.
Looks like we have lost Sam. I hope he'll be back soon.
How's that?
Way better.
Okay.
You're back.
Yes, thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, so we need to go back to tightening up this description here. So,
May you want to screen share,
oh,
Sam?
yes, I am so sorry. I am very much not used to my computer dying halfway through a meeting. How's that?
Working well.
Okay. No backwards compatible approach. Okay, so let's say key generator say proof of knowledge to ensure that secure transactions cannot be compromised by a quantum computer. The digital signing system is to be updated as follows. Okay, digital signature will now comprise of digital signing, proof generation. Okay, signature verification. Okay, so key generation. Okay. Resistant. Okay, so proof generation. Adding a Z. Quantum resistant. Okay. Okay. Quantum say proof of. Okay. So, adding a ZK proof of knowledge to each signature. Okay. So otherwise, I think this looks fine. It's just the.
Yeah, and anyway, it is a draft proposal, so it's good that we merge it so we can take further conversation on FEM.
I don't think we can merge this because they say that they have a patent and they aren't willing to license that patent. So it's
Aha.
like we can't really have a proposal with a
That,
patent
yes,
that they
got
aren't
it.
willing to let people use.
Yep. No, I got it.
Yeah.
How is it in EIP section? Is it?
This one, yeah.
I mean, I'm just wondering, like, are they trying to propose any changes to the mainnet?
Yeah, they're suggesting that they add a set like a new field to um, uh, where did I see that here? Yeah, so
Proof
you
of
add a new,
generation.
yeah.
All right. Yep. Got it. Yeah. Complicated one. And I'm sure if it will come any time for consideration, going to be creating a lot of conflicts.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep. Yeah. I understand it
okay.
cannot be merged as yet.
Yeah, so I'll create, I think we're probably not moving ahead with this one. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's getting towards stagnant status or what? Like not been active for quite some time? No, it should be new.
Yeah, so I think I did review this one. They just need to update it,
Yes.
so we can skip over that.
Yes.
So EVM
Sorry.
oh, no worries. EVM transaction bundles. Okay, good. And yeah, let's give this a read. Okay. Permit transactions to order other transactions without reverse transactions. Okay, that's good. So this EIP introduces two new 2718 transaction types and one new opcode enabling smart contracts and transactions to delegate the local sequencing ranks to an off-chain entity. EVM bundles, which are similar to but weaker than the proposer builder separation bundles offered by builders. Just say, okay, one of these, okay, specifying, yep. It's a meta transaction that does not order transactions of its own type, the other new type. Yeah, that's great. Okay, currently a single block builder has unrestricted control over the file sequencing of a block's transactions. This poses problems with sequencing, choice of frequency, significantly influence value flow. More parties participate in the construction of single blocks. Okay. Just edit this. Go down here, put in. Okay, that should still work. Yeah. Okay, commit those. Okay. Two new transaction types, delegated type and bundle text over the day should be interpreted as great. The signature Y parity elements that are subject to signature over. Yep. The bundle type should be interpreted as sure. Transaction list element. Okay. Signature Y parity. Okay. Good. That's fine. Gas very low for delegated TX type. Okay, cool. Okay, those are all actually rationale. Good. I think this is good to merge. Okay. Deactivate EIP 158.
I think Guillaume talked about this proposal in the last meeting, and yeah, it is ongoing conversation. So
Okay. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so deactivate. Okay. Going to move it to withdrawn. Okay, so I think they're going to move this to withdrawn from what I have read here. Oh, they want to put it in as withdrawn.
there is no need to be withdrawn if this is not an EIP merged as a draft, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We can simply close this one and maybe reallocate the number to someone else because this hasn't been.
Merged, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, okay. All right. Grant permissions from wallets. Okay. 107 hidden items. Love to see it. What's going on? Technical comments. Okay. A lot of technical comments. this,
Yeah, I mean, this is
it's,
not a good place to keep all these comments.
no, no, it's not. Permissions from a wallet. We define a new JSON OPC method wallet grant permissions. This is a standard track ERZ, sure. To request a wallet to, okay. We define a new JSON RPC method, wallet grant permissions for DApp to request a wallet to grant permissions. That's kind of awkward. So, okay. The DApp can request executing transactions for users without a wallet connection. Executing transactions for users with a wallet connection that is scoped with permissions. Um, okay. Okay. Okay.
Hi. Hello.
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 Hi. How's it going?
It's good.
Hey,
Are you at
Madeleine.
ECC? Hi, Pooja.
Just curious,
I don't
do you
want to
have
interrupt.
do you have any specific proposal that you want us to be reviewed?
Yeah. We've been working on an EIP for a little while, and we're ready to submit it actually. And I wondered if I could show you on my screen a bit and just get a bit of feedback about the last stages before I submit and about how the number works.
Very well. Maybe after the review of this proposal, you can share the link here and then you can
Mm-hmm.
share your questions, share the screen, talk about your questions that you may have before making the pull
Yeah.
request.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Happy to jump in when you're finishing with this proposal.
Yeah, go for it.
Thank you. Just let me know when it's a good moment.
Oh, you can go for it, Madeline, right now.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we are
Okay,
done
thank
with the
you.
last one, yes.
Okay, I will just get ready to share my screen. 1 second. Thank you.
I hope the screen sharing permission works for you, right?
Yes, the problem is I have to go to my computer and I need to get this link for the call, which I'm struggling to get, like, to rejoin.
Okay, no worries. In that case, you can drop a message whenever you are ready, and we can perhaps go ahead with reviewing rest of the proposal, Sam.
Sure. The 30
Okay.
second overview for that is when you have something written down, feel free to open a pull request. The number will get assigned like to your pull request, and that's generally the first step. So let's look at common quote Oracle. All right, minimal standard for Oracle value feeds.
Sam, sorry to interrupt. You may
No
have to
worries.
bring up your screen.
Oh, yeah, you are right. There we go. Okay. I don't know why people like minimal standards so much. Like everybody writes these things like minimal standards is like the way to go. I don't know why. Permanent fix. People are very impatient. There's so many of these things to review. Okay, so common quote Oracle interface for data feeds providing the relative value of assets in the Ethereum and okay. So we can remove this. Um, okay. The following state allows for the implementation of a standard. Allows for the implementation of a standard API for data feeds providing the relative value of assets in EVM and EVM. Okay. So Okay. The information required to value assets is scaled over a number of major amount of sources. Integration API and security scheme. Many call further on use to extract this complexity away from the core implementation. Much duplicated effort. The specification. Yep, that's good. Okay, base assets is the asset that the user needs to know the value of. The quote asset is to know the base. I need to know the value of. Yeah. Okay. Good. Base. Okay. Okay, returns the value of, okay, so get quote, must run down towards 0, must revert with or unsupported here, if not keep it, okay. All right, special addresses, so 7528, 7528, good. Okay, can we actually get to, okay. Okay, so
Yeah, right. We cannot access them directly.
yep. Errors, okay. Okay, good. Yes, that's reasonable. All right, did you get your screen sharing worked out?
Yeah, I did.
Perfect.
And, group the link as well. Is it all right to share now?
Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, I think the screen share doesn't work, but I did send the link. I'm not sure why it's not working, but I sent the link in the chat. Maybe we could look at it directly on the Google Doc.
Yeah, I mean, either Sam, you can pull it up or I can do it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that would be great.
Thank you, Sam.
And I'm also just sharing another link here as this idea, the EIP. I've been talking to like a core community and people working in AI around the Ethereum ecosystem, and we're hosting a research forum during ETC in a couple of days. So just share the link also for some context with my questions. Yeah, so basically we started working on this a few months back earlier this year, and we're looking at bringing a context file to an ERC20 to enable more intelligent sharing for bringing more AI into Ethereum. And yeah, one of the main things that I'm looking at is just double checking that I've got all the things to make it ready in terms of the requirements to get the EIP number. And I'm wondering how long that takes to get the number usually. Is it like a matter of days, or how does that work exactly? If you could help me, please.
Yeah, so once you open your pull request, it should be assigned within, I think it takes at most like a week. The person who does that's usually pretty on top of it.
Mhm. Okay,
Um,
understood.
so it looks like just judging from the simple summary here, it looks like you're basing this off of an older template for EIPs. So I will put the most recent template. Well, this will always be the template, but put
Oh,
that in
thank
the
you.
chat. Yeah. So
When
this
did that
is
change? Was that
oh
recently or?
no, this is this would have been
Over 6 months, I guess.
oh yeah, longer than that. I think. I think
Mm-hmm.
it's 3 years, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for that. I
No,
just
no worries.
just got the link for that. Is there any case where it might be less than a week, or is that very uncommon?
Like if you need a number right away, I could just assign one as soon as you put
make the
up your pull
PO.
request. Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah, because we would love to get this discussed at the research forum, because we have a lot of people who have been part of the CIP and like discussing it and the implications of it. So we'd really love to have a number for our research day on
Yeah, yeah.
Thursday.
I can do that as soon as you put up the pull request. Then.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. And is there a way to be in touch with you directly, Sam, about that?
Yeah. I have Discord and Telegram. I can put those in the chat
Oh,
here.
awesome. Yeah, thank you.
One minor thing that I'm not seeing here in the file that you have shared is the link to the Fellowship of Ethereum Magician. You can open the discussion thread over there, because that link would be required for the pull request that you would be making to get the EIP number or ERC number. You wouldn't be getting it without that link.
Without the forum discussion link,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Exactly.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, that's very helpful. Thank you. Yeah, do you see any other things that are immediately obvious between the template that we were using and the template that's new? We'll definitely check it thoroughly, but just if you see some like things that change that we missed.
When you open the pull request, there's a bot that'll go through and tell you most of the problems with it. Um, that's the easiest way to get most of it done. But let's see. Can we this introduce this way to compute valence points? Okay.
There is RFC 2119. I'm not sure if that would be allowed to get in there.
RFCs are allowed. You just have
Okay.
to. There's a specific way you have to link to them, but that's an EIP one. If yeah, like yeah. So as long as you link to them in this way, you're allowed linking to RFCs. Okay, so framework. Okay, non transfer. Okay, smoke. Okay.
And Madeline, once your proposal is moved into draft and you are ready with the reviews collected, want to move it to future statuses, this is the best place, the meeting that happens every other 2 weeks, EIP editing office hour. You can add your pull request for review, and that would be considered for the meeting.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have it on my calendar recurring, so it's great to know. Thank you so much.
Okay, so for this particular paper, just like this DSOC thing, you'll have to reference it using a different way of referencing things, which is also in EIP1. And you'll have to reference it using this format. And I can probably quickly do that. Is there a way to get the citations? Do, do, do. No, no. Okay. Yeah, okay. You're gonna take me to the same place. So, um, don't want the whole thing. Just give me the link. There we go. Okay. Do, do, do. We can take this. Now we can plug this into this. And then we want you in CSL JSON, which is going to look like this. So I don't know where you would like me to send this, but you will need this blob of JSON to be able to cite this paper. All right. Nuance understanding value that transcends.
Maybe here in the chat, Sam, would it work? Like,
I can paste it. I don't think
yeah,
it's
I
going to
know
be.
indentation would be going on, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you. I got that down. Thank you so much.
Okay. Um, da, da, da.
Madeline, I don't
Okay.
know if you are already on the uh, ETH Catheters Discord channel, but there we have editor EIP editors channel where you can post your questions even before and after the meeting. You would find all the editors over there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm in there to get this joining link. Really, really appreciate it.
Sure.
Variables.
Are either of you in Brussels, by the way? Sorry, the three of you, are you in Brussels?
No.
Yeah.
You're not okay. If there's anyone in the community that you know is here for ETC that might find this interesting, the research forum, we'd love to welcome them. So I don't know, I can post it a bit maybe in the Discord, but just in case you know someone, I would love to welcome people.
So this is kind of a common thing we see with proposals where instead of talking about what the implementation is supposed to do, you're talking about what the standard is going to be doing. So try to avoid doing that and talk more about how implementations should be done. Like, because right here, like you're saying, the proposal shall define standard interfaces. Just define the standard interfaces.
Understood, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Da-da. Okay. I have to ask, did you use AI to help write this? I'm just curious.
Yeah, a little bit like taking the template of how it was done for others to help us like structure it.
Yeah, yeah. I've noticed that it hasn't updated to the latest stuff. So, yeah. Okay. So, accepted outcomes. Okay. So for your test cases, I would try to make them more specific. Like if you can actually specify like a set of transaction inputs and what the outputs are supposed to be, that would be better. Um, let's see, expected outcomes. Okay. So references. So
Sorry, can you repeat that? Sorry.
oh, no worries.
Thank
So
you.
for your test cases here, we generally want them to be like uh, almost like ready for a computer to execute. So if you can define, say, the input as a transaction that you would send, and then what you would expect the changes to be after the transaction, so that it is just more formally verifiable, I guess, as opposed to English descriptions, would be better. Yeah, and then for your reference implementation, if you make it MIT, you'll have to do it in a separate file. If you do it as CC0, you can do it in this file, or you could just remove this line. That's up to you. But again, this will be a lot easier to review on the actual pull request. But yeah, I think this is generally pretty good. I think you're going to need to go a little bit more into detail about the implementation. Like your standard is a bit too high level, but I think this is really good and it's a good starting place.
This is so helpful. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I got to go to another
Um,
call, so I will talk to you all
yeah.
in 2 weeks.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, everyone, for
Thank
joining us
you.
today.
Thanks, Sam,
Yeah,
and I'll send you a message when we do put that through as well. Thank you.
Sounds good. See ya.
thank you.